Day 136, and I wanted to show you something that's kind of interesting. This is a piped spring. You can see the cistern or whatever, the collection point, and then the pipe. Normally we get excited about this stuff because these are the cleanest and best tasting and coldest sources of water that you can find. However, then you see this stacked up on the tree next to it, and it makes you wonder. Well, the good news is that the filters that most of us use, and certainly the one I use, is designed to specifically filter out coliform bacteria. Coliform bacteria is a pretty big molecule, I guess, and the filters are really small. So that's where I got my drinking water yesterday, and it was cold and it was very tasty, and I'm relying on my filter to make sure that there's no coliform. It's kind of interesting because rarely do you ever see any water that's tested, and so there have been signs that say, you need to, this water's not been tested and you need to filter or treat it. Most of the time it's just a stream in the woods, and so leads me to believe that probably everything that we've been drinking has got some level of contamination in it, and that is why we filter. So this just happens to be one that was tested, and it has contamination in it. So just a reminder of why we go through that process. Woohoo! There it is. Never thought I'd see the day. Not only is it home, but it's New England. Wow. And then, of course, as a side note, that was one of the shelters I stayed at last night. But I think that's refers to drinking without filtering, so I hope. We'll find out. But all right, man. In case we forgot, great day. What a great day. This is the 10-mile river as it flows under the bridge that I'm currently on, and into the Housatonic. On a little bit hazy day, but it looks like it's burning off. Otherwise beautiful.